Guys, we are back with another Age of Empires 4 casted game. In the color red, playing as the Japanese, it's faye-chan. And in the color blue, playing as the English, is Divine DFP. Now, if we know something about this player, is that he really likes to turtle. It's like, if you sometimes some people get into Age of Empires and think like, okay, this is a sim city, you know. I'm gonna where's the villager? There you go, this sneaky little villager. So a lot of people come here thinking, okay, I'm gonna play Age of Empires. I'm just gonna play like Sim City. Just gonna build my cities here, my house, my farm. I'm gonna build my army, my walls. It's gonna be amazing. We're gonna have a great time here. And they come to realize that in the competitive field, at least, like the one we're seeing, it's just not possible. But there is one guy that takes defensive levels to the next level. It's Divine. And this is the guy that will say, I'm gonna stay in my base, I'm gonna build whatever I want, and when I finish, I'm gonna go get you. Now let's see if this is something he will do this time. Normally he will create a very safe base for himself. Talking about bases, we see faye-chan aging up, opening up with the stone, meaning she will either get a second town center as soon as possible, like you can get a second town center as you age up, or you can upgrade your town center to a daimyo manor. Not a wara yet for faye-chan. She needs the most amount of gold here because the Japanese get 20% of all the stone they receive. It is converted into gold, and vice versa. If you mine gold, you get stone. So it's a really cool feature. And we see Divine already going. He has enough gold. He's sending those 2 villagers of gold going to stone here. Gonna get that second town center really soon, and the 2 villagers of food he sends to Council Hall. There you go, guys. If you wanna play like him, that's the trick. From gold to stone, from food to Council Hall, and then the rest, I guess it should be wood. Yes it is, because you need a second town center, and the second town center costs 400 wood and 350 stone. So yeah, you're gonna get that stone first and wood. Now Faye already having enough stone for upgrading the town center. Let's see if she will stop at 350 or if she will go for something a little bit higher. We will see. They already have 200 gold, so no surprise. It's gonna be the Kure storehouse. What this landmark does is to create farms around this landmark, and in total I think you can have like 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it is 12. It is 12. 12 farms around it, and it's for free, and they will spawn, I think it's like every 50 seconds. There you go. And in the English has the Council Hall, which kind of acts like 2 archery ranges, but it's like archery range with all units and technologies, works 100% faster, which means it's basically 2 archery ranges. But what it means is that you can produce really fast longbows, and that's why the English is a civilization that can be really aggressive if they want it to be. Now, I need to talk about the weather a little bit, because where I come from Peru. It's a small place in Latin America, and specifically I come from Lima, which is the capital. It's funny because it's a desert, but we have ocean. It's a desert, so the temperature is extremely comfortable. Like, we're talking about average 24 degrees the whole year. On winter, I don't think it goes below 15 degrees. Like, it's really hard. So I'm not really used to the winter. Right now I'm in China, and you know, the temperature here now is 8 degrees where I live in Chengdu, and I'm just not used to it. I'm just a guy of 24 degrees, very comfortable. When it comes to weather, Lima has a first world country weather, that's for sure. Now Divine going for another second town center is gonna be protecting the gold here. No surprise, I mean, it's a valuable resource. And this part, if you want to protect the stone, just wall this off, you're good to go. They decide to upgrade her town center. Not gonna go for a second town center yet. She's gonna get the stone soon. You have 8 villagers on gold. You already have... Actually, her opening, it's gonna be the Uma Bannerman. It's gonna be this unit that acts... It is like a knight, right? Yeah, it is heavy. So it is like a knight here. Has a lot of armor, a lot of range armor, melee and range, and also a lot of attack. So most likely Faye may want to go into the Uma Bannerman, harass your opponent, and then go castle-ace yourself. Also getting the Tatara, which is the +1 melee attack for the Uma Bannerman. Because you have 16, now you have 29? Wait a second here, why is it changing? So you have 25 damage, so you really need that +1 upgrade, otherwise you're not gonna two-shot these villagers. I already see that this town center is a little bit exposed. Looks like Divine already here. Look at this, this is the FarmVille experience. If you want to play Age of Empires like this guy, you can definitely do that. Like, just have your town center, have your farms, have the time of your life. Your opponent already spent some income into, you know, trying to harass you, and there's just no way you can harass. No, you can go around this area. Like, you could potentially harass the woodline, but you will get into the main TC range, and this dude, it's really something. 16 damage range, so range armor. So I know what she's doing is just poking in and out, trying to get some time. Like, they're technically not working, and in a way that's a subtle way of causing damage to your opponent. If your opponent cannot work, then of course it's just like, it's good for you. Like, if you think about it, Faye is about to age up with almost 1000 food, whereas Divine is nowhere near there. So this Uma Bannerman actually did quite a good job here. It looks like it's gonna go down. Leave the banner here just to buff the scout. Scout says, "I will remember you, Paul. See you next time." I got 16 farms already for the English. But this guy is just having the time of his life, actually. And at the same time, Faye aging up with the floating gate. This landmark allows you to spawn priest, Shinto priest, that you can get those relic with those, but the important thing is that they will spawn a Yoroshiro, and the Yoroshiro will be placed into any kind of building you want. If you put it in the forge, you will be able to put some passive gold, like 75 gold a minute. That's pretty nice. We can actually put it on this table where you can get double the time production speed for all your units here on this table. So that's also a possibility if you wanted to go that way. Now, when it comes to the farm economy, Japanese should be stronger than the English when it comes to the food income, but the English have this passive gold they get for each farm, but that's not until, you know, Castle Age. So sorry, Imperial Age. There you go. These enclosures, every farm being worked by a villager generates 1 gold every 5 seconds. I remember a meme I saw on, I don't remember where, but it was like every English villager in Age of Empires 4, when they hit age 4, they are like the big Magman, from WWE counting the money. That's pretty much the same thing. Look who's back. It's the Uma Bannerman, and what a right timing here. Now he's aging up with the White Tower. Interesting choice, considering like you're already 2 town centers. You could go for the White Tower to make your base basically untouchable. Like, it's really untouchable, except for this moment. Like, he's losing like villagers, like you have no idea how much. Uma Bannerman says my job is done, and it's gonna go down here. Look at the screenshot here. Beautiful. Everyone wants to live in this base. No exceptions. Look at who's here. This is the Mounted Samurai. Now, Divine reached the Castle Age, which means he will also contest the relics, but Faye is already on top of those relics. Already one inside the base. Where is the monastery? Where is the monastery? I don't see it. I don't see the monastery. Oh, there you go. One monastery here. Should we be able to get those ones out? As far for the English, they're okay in the late game if they don't have relics, but it would be nice if you can't deny those relics from your opponent. This worker trying to rush, literally working for his life here. Actually having a good time with the White Tower. This tower actually has 12, basically 13 damage range. So it's quite good, especially against ranged units, which those are not. But look at this, that White Tower actually doing a lot of damage. Look at Faye just throwing those Uma Bannermans into. What is this? What is going on here? Look at the screenshot. The screenshot guy, you know that. Now we see a 3rd town center. Look at that. This isn't just the English dream, like having everything protected in your base. Need to worry about what's going around my base? Not my problem, dude. Not my problem. Look at that. And this is a player that is top 10 actually. I believe he's in the top 10 in the world, so that's just the way he plays, and you know what else? If it works for him, who am I to judge? I'm just a caster. I'm just a comedian. No, Faye going for another town center is to not get behind. Does she knows he went for a 2nd town center, not 3rd town center actually, not yet. So she will be in for a surprise soon. More eco upgrades coming for Divine. You want to get those eco upgrades because basically you have no units. You only create these guys, which you can actually create from the White Tower, and you can actually produce much faster, which is really cool. But you know, you don't want those knights coming into your base again to get to raid your village again, and you don't have any units. You have like some of them, and then you should be good to go. And when it comes to the Berkshire, let's see about the position. I mean, these guys just wanna go Imperial, right? Like, you don't create this and don't go Imperial, right? Like, look at this base. You have to, right? I guess it's gonna be here in the front of the Dolbane if he wants to keep playing it safe. That's one possibility. But meanwhile, Faye, it's getting all those relics. I already have 3. Divine, not interested at all to get any kind of relic. Just checking inside this base what's up here. Fortunately, in the observer mode, I think there's a bug. Like, the last thing you see if you change player, it will reset. So I cannot really have exact information what he saw. But I guess he has enough micro to at least micro this scout while he's booming, right? When it comes to gold, this should be enough gold here. Already 900 left. So we're gonna see the Berkshire coming soon. Actually, never mind, we see more barracks. Last relic gonna be taken by Faye. Just like chilling, like, dude, if you wanna play like that, don't mind me. I take even the relic that is in your side of them. I even take like the sacred sites. Don't mind me. Let's take a look at Faye's base. Farm transition, not really there yet. I mean, you only have these farms, which is insane food eco with the Japanese. But it's already going up for the berries, getting those eco upgrades. You don't see them here because it's bugged. But looks like we're gonna see the Onamushas. Looks like there's gonna be an army here. It's gonna be really hard to go into the English base without the siege. There's a lot of crossbow, man. Now there is enough. Now that there is enough gold, maybe you can think about mining stone, or never mind, let's just make some farms. That's how we roll here. Just farms. White tower. Look at that, man. This base is beautiful. One more screenshot. This is beautiful base. And look at this. It's like, how do you even enter here? The white tower, 3 town centers. Farm transition pretty much complete. Like, how many farms we're talking about? Already 36. So it's a decent number of farms. You don't need to go gather food in the map. And now, like, looks like those crossbows are gonna get some work to do. This is really the untouchable base. In the meantime, oh, look at these crossbows. Actually, like, what did you accomplish here? You just went there. Did you get any villager kill? I'm not really sure about that, but in total you have 4. Look at what happened here. 34 villagers to build a Berkshire. Does Faye know about this? Doesn't know about this. She's about to know. She's about to know. Like, it's gonna go for the push. Run, Forest, run. And Faye's gonna check that Berkshire. It's gonna be, I'm out of here. Look at that. If you wanna take a look at what's the damage from here. 14 bow. 15 tiles range. And so it's really 0.5 seconds attack speed. Every 0.5 seconds throws well, there you go. Look at this. It's crazy. And these are like fire arrows. Oh my god. Let me take a look at this. This is beautiful base. Beautiful base by Divine. This is the dream when it comes to like who says you cannot play Age of Empires defensively? You can. Just need to choose the right civilization to do so. And meanwhile, Faye walling all this area of the map. I feel she invests so much in military, but she didn't manage to push her opponent. Me, myself, I think I'm a Imperial Age enjoyer. I used to don't like it that much, but now I like it a lot. And I try to push my games to last a little bit longer, play a little bit defensively, have the eco advantage, and try not to die. Try not to die while trying to reach that level of economy. Look at that now. This goal will be contested. It's slow but steady. Getting there. It looks like there will be a hole here. These villagers are like, everything's fine. I have a couple of walls here. Take a tower. Gonna move the army there. It's gonna be basically man-at-arms and hand cannoneers. And when it comes to gold, does he have enclosures? He does have enclosures, so his gold income will be pretty good actually. How many farms we're talking about? 40 farms, not the best amount of farms when you want to go for the English, but it's a decent amount at this point in the game. There are endless below 20 minutes. More walls coming. Secret side victory approaching. At any time, Divine needs to go out of this base. And there you go, the tower here. allows him to have the vision. Just want to wait for Faye to go into that side of the map. Now, the problem with the Japanese is that they don't get access to keeps on Castle Age. They need to go Imperial, which means these secret sites and the map control is gonna be a tough challenge. Like, just gonna be too much, right? Well, there you go, man-at-arms, already elite man-at-arms. More upgrades going for Divine, but have all the upgrades yet. Well, let's take a look at how these Onimusha actually deal with those man-at-arms. Not bad, considering these are Castle Age units. They're dealing quite a lot of damage. Those hand cannoneers are gonna be scary though. Onimusha's melting the Divine man-at-arms. Doing a nice job against those units, but let's see how they deal against those hand cannoneers. This is not really the best units you want to fight against from. More Onimushas here. We're seeing an Onimusha only challenge pretty much here. I mean, at this point in the game, this is what you should create, right? Your opponent is English, he's gonna go man-at-arms, you need to have crossbows. Alternatively, you could go your own infantry, and that's what we're seeing here. Faye is going for Odachi, which is +4 bonus damage against infantry for the samurais, and also a veteran samurai is coming for her. Just the right call. I mean, against those guys, which have like not this one here, 8 damage, 8 damage here. So, sorry, 8 armor. But you're gonna need a lot of damage. Are we seeing some samurais yet in the field? I don't see them. They are already being made. Divine gonna contest this sacred site. So also gonna look at, oh my god, look at that expansion. Slow but steady, getting the farms, getting the university, getting these upgrades. He's having the time of his life. I even have a place next to a lake here. That's premium real estate here. More towers going for Divine. Remember, the English get an extra attack speed bonus when there is a tower or a castle or a town center nearby, which is a huge boost if you want to win battles. Now we see these samurais have 12 attack +3 because they have the bannerman around it, I guess. They have the bannerman. Indeed, they have the bannerman. So in total will be 21 damage against these elite man-at-arms that do 15 damage. The only issue here is you're dealing with elite units, so it's gonna be a tough fight. And Faye not where near aging up yet. Farm economy looking really good for Faye actually. When that Shogunate castle, boosting all those farms. We're getting 75% production boost, harvest speed from those farms. Which is really nice, really nice. But the problem is, never mind. You're already in age 4. Is that Tanegashima gunsmith? So where are the Osutsu? Are we gonna see Osutsu or are we gonna see another unit? So for this one, a Rivaldi Queen will work quite good here against those units, but remember your opponent has Pringles. But they also cost 4 points. How many she has? Can we see how many she has? I'm not really sure here. Stockpile. I'm not exactly sure how many she has. Anyway, let's see. Elite army tactics are ready there for Divine, but busting all those units, and he's going for it. Meanwhile, in this area of the map, going to wall this off with stone walls, protecting this gold vein. Now these Onimushas are really gonna do a really nice job against those man-at-arms. These have 13 +2 damage, +12, 27 damage in total. We're talking about 27 damage per hit. Still, quite a lot of them to one hit, one man at arms, huh, actually. Meanwhile, samurais actually doing quite good against those elite man at arms. Oh, really nice composition coming from Faye, actually working quite well. Oh, Sutsu already on the field will deal with those outposts quite easily. Look at those units. Bam. Spring all placements going for, I don't know where, but it's going somewhere. Meanwhile, I keep going for Faye here. We'll protect this area for the gold. And the ram push. It's coming for Divine. It's gonna be the ram push. Already 2 rams. Will we see more rams coming from him? That's the question. And the other question is, you can easily deal with this army. It's only 95 health, 2 range armor. Just create lombos and you're gonna melt them. Like really, you're gonna melt them. The problem is, I don't know if these ones already have... Does he have incendiary arrows yet? I'm not really sure. But even if you don't, like lombos against those, a really good unit. Now the castle. They do quite a lot of damage actually against infantry. They do 82 plus 110 against those man-at-arms. So they're pretty much almost one-shot one man-at-arms. Hey, gonna try to flank that Springle, but gonna get stuck with all the units here. It looks like the Onamushas are going down in numbers already. 28, 25. Okay, going to repair this castle. I need to deal with those rams. Osutsu actually not doing much damage against those rams. Already are these upgraded? I don't think they upgrade the siege workshop. There you go. Siege works already there. This one's gonna have 500 health, I believe. There you go, 504 health. It's gonna be more tanky. And if you think about it, these rams can serve you as tanks, like tanking, right? They absorb the damage. You need to deal with them because, I mean, you have to, otherwise they're gonna take down your keep. And if you deal with them, you cannot deal with the army, so it's like a... you need to ask yourself really important questions, like, who do I kill first? If I don't kill the rams, they're gonna kill my castle, they're gonna destroy my castle, and I won't get access to gold. But if I don't kill them, but if I kill them, the infantry will kill me, right? That's pretty much the dilemma here. See how many farms Divine is with. 63 farms. That's a decent amount of farms for an English player. Well, is Stonewall's here? What the hell is this? So, second wave coming here. I think it's a third wave already. Another ram coming here, and look at this. The rams gonna be served as tanking. It looks like the infantry is just gonna focus on the English units. Onamusha's actually doing a really good job against those man-at-arms. Numbers going really low for Divine, as he's having that reinforcements ASAP. The problems are these rams are gonna keep coming, and if they get trained from the keeps, they can train much faster. I'm talking about, let's see how many seconds each ram here. Let's take a look at 15 seconds for each ram. You're gonna pump those rams directly into your enemy base. That's typically the strategy that English use. I've seen this before. Mass hand cannoneers or lombos into man-at-arms, into full of rams. Just keep pushing with rams, keep pushing. Do not stop making rams. The only winning condition is that you keep making those rams and just keep spamming units to tank the damage. Look at this. Cannon placement not gonna go up, and looks like it's gonna get destroyed before she cancels the upgrade. Osutsu. That's a great number of Osutsu. You're talking about 21 Osutsu. I think these guys can take a keep in a matter of seconds. If there only was a keep here. Look at that Osutsu. Like, one shot, one kill, pretty much. They just take so much because these units are meant to be for buildings, not for humans. And Faye taps out Divine, showing how you can go to basically playing FarmVille and actually winning games.